Patch 3.2 is going to be released tomorrow, guys. I want to go over those details with you real quick, but I also want to make a quick announcement about the Doom Tower and touch on yesterday's video. All that being said, let's jump right in. In case you guys forgot, I do stream on Wednesdays and Friday nights, which means that tonight we will be live at 7:30 Eastern Time, and on Friday I will also be live for some summons on my own account, but hopefully some viewer summons as well, because we have a 2-chance ancient event. If you guys want to let me open your shards, that would be absolutely amazing. Do reach out ahead of time, please, so that I can put you guys on the list of players who want this done. And now on to these news. Okay, so we already covered all the champions before. We sort of know what we are going to expect. We are going to have the new daily login rewards, or the expansion of it, in case you guys did not know about that. Here's sort of a quick overview of that previous system. It ended after 270 days, so this is the first 180 days. You can kind of see that's a mix of everything. We don't seem to have that many shards in the beginning, but then as the program went on, here's the overview of the last one we've had. We got 2 sacred shards in there, 1 void shard and 4 ancient shards. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm all about just getting more shards. Energy is great and all, but I really think that for most players, shards tend to make the biggest difference in the long run if you can get the right champion. Now, we don't know if it's going to be exactly like the last month. It might be like the one before, which has less shards overall, but in the list of things we're going to get in this permanent login reward, they do say that we're going to get some sacred shards, so hopefully it looks a little bit more like this one right there. Anyway, I really hope so. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Then they also talk about the expansion of the slots. We covered that. Let's not spend any more time on that topic, but they are saying here, this is one thing I missed last time: clan boss battles will always start in manual mode rather than in auto battle. I don't know about you guys, but I've been setting up my clan boss on manual for like 8+ months, if not more. So this was always annoying, because every once in a while you kind of forget about it, it would start going, and then it would kind of screw up your run, right? So hopefully this is a great quality of life change. We don't know if there's anything else really aside from the champions, but we do know that the fusion of our guy here, Iron Brago, is also starting tomorrow. I'll also remind you guys that I will have a plan for this fusion ready to go with some updated values once we have the actual dates of everything. So we're getting a 2-chance ancient as I predicted, and then we're also getting the new champions released at the same time. It's a pretty decent time to summon, guys. So again, 2-chance ancient shards on Friday. Now on to yesterday's video, where I talked about what I'm going to say a major discovery, but it turns out it might not be as complicated as I made it sound, in the sense that it is that mastery which is apparently controlling the stun target, but it's because it's acting as a kind of a buff or an effect. So what I've done for you guys, and I'm going to do more testing today, okay? I'm going to go back in the game. I have a couple of ideas of other things that I can do to test this, and we should hopefully get a definitive answer as to why this is happening. So before you guys go nuts and start redesigning your clan boss team with this mastery in mind, let me also confirm with Plarium. So I reached out to them. I'm like, guys, is this normal? Is this a glitch working as intended? We know there are other factors affecting the clan boss target, but it does seem like this simple mastery is also affecting all of this. A lot of people were speculating that the masteries had an effect on that, but so far I've been able to bring it down to literally one of them, which is called steadfast, right? So I've done a couple of clips for you guys yesterday, right, where I showed all of that, and here's my battle Khazar, which again has not changed. I've done other runs. I've reduced the HP by certain amounts, or by like more than 810 HP, to see if that was affecting it. I still need to tweak this a little bit more. I just ran out of silver, so sorry, it's going to take a little bit of time, but I have, like I said, other tests in mind that I can do to confirm it. And then here are the masteries, and what's kind of funny is that I've been running a similar mastery build for the last 8 months, and I've never had issues with my battle Khazar being the stun target, unless I'm like against the spirit affinity. And I've tried skull crushers, martyrs, both of them. I've had bulwarks being the stun target while never being in the lead. And the only thing that never changed throughout all of that time was my masteries. My goal to use Battle Khazar to solo Dragon 20 is the only reason why I changed the masteries, and then this became obvious that there was something in there affecting it. I also told you guys yesterday that I would show my Martyr stats. She is lower HP, she does have more defense, and as for her masteries, she does not have the steadfast mastery. All right, so I'm gonna run a couple more tests again, and I will come back with an answer as to why this is happening. And so don't waste your resources right now. However, I will point out that some players have already reported that this is working for them. Okay, so they've tried it, and this guy here said it worked perfectly. There's at least one other guy that also said that it works for him. So again, a little bit more testing needed until we can finally know for sure. Now back to the announcement here, and let's finish with this one for the Doom Tower. This is not exactly huge, but it is basically confirming that everything in the Doom Tower will change over time, as the diamond is saying here, that it will be new bosses, new secret rooms, obviously, and then new rivals on floors, which I assume is basically the floors in between each of the boss stages, right? So obviously, this is going to add a lot of new things to work on. I can understand why they would do this. So we also already saw them tweaking the Doom Tower. It's in fact a little bit harder already, even for me, my Borgoth team, to let's say do it on auto farm. Even floor 50 or stage 50 right now is not working as intended, or at least it's not as easy as it was before. I am literally dying to the waves. I can barely make it to the boss, and I have to do this on manual, so now it means I'm not actually farming the Scarab King just because this is failing too often due to the waves and whatnot. Alright, so guys, that is going to be it. A little bit of news this morning for you all. Hopefully you've learned something. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all later.